Providing a great customer experience is not the answer. It's only part of the equation. Providing a great customer experience and nailing your marketing is the answer. Unfortunately, just providing the best quality service, the best quality product on the market is not going to get you where you need to be in your business. Getting the word out there and making sure people know who you are, what problems you solve, what it is that you do, and providing an exceptional customer experience is the solution. Specifically looking through the generations, your boomers, your millennials, your X's, they all grew up in a generation that there was no personal branding. The marketing was billboards, it was TV ads, etc. And the concept of putting yourself out there and marketing, this is who I am, this is what I do, is very foreign. However, we've seen with the rise of the social media generation that people who are prepared to get themselves out there, to put their message out there, they're the ones that really push themselves ahead in the industry. Now, providing an exceptional quality service and product is so important. That is the crux of your business. But when you have a look around, not every service out there is of the highest quality. However, they may be doing a better job marketing than you are. Maybe your service is 10 times better than that next person, but they seem to get all the attention. They seem to be putting themselves out there a lot more than you are. Hence, the results are really, really different. So for those of us that may not feel overly comfortable with jumping in front of a camera or putting yourselves out there or really explaining, this is why I'm an expert, this is how I do what I do, unfortunately, you're already on the back foot. Now, this isn't a lost war. There is a way for you to get back, but it's going to start internally. You are going to have to come to terms with the fact that marketing has shifted. There is no longer just a passive marketing mindset. An example I use all the time is there's a logo out there which I believe is the most famous logo in all of history. You'll see it above now. How quickly were you able to identify what that company was? It probably didn't take you more than a fraction of a second for you to realize that that's McDonald's. Now, despite having what I believe is the most recognizable logo in human history, everyone from 6 months old up to 196 years old, they know this logo. However, how many McDonald's ads would you see on a daily basis? Billboards, YouTube, internet, streaming. When you're walking down the street, they turn their entire restaurants into billboards. They understand that you have to be in people's faces all the time for you to stay at the top. So for those of us that are running businesses that are smaller than McDonald's, it's an arrogant thought process to think that we're not going to have to do that. That just our great customer service, the things that we're doing are just going to get our name out there and get us to where we need to be. Now, marketing is not always about jumping in front of the camera, explaining what it is that you do. That's a super important part of it, but there's other things that you should be looking at as well, such as how do you encourage your existing clientele to provide referrals? What is it that you're doing to reach out to them? It's not their responsibility to reach out to you to ask, how can I help you with your business because your service is so great, even though it may be. You have to be reaching out to them, provide incentives, give them a reason to go and knock on their next door neighbors, or go and speak to that person at the barbecue and tell them about your service, or speak to their industry contacts. They have to have a reason. You need to have proactively reached out and asked them to do so. Your existing clientele will be your largest advocates because they're already paying for your service. They see value in it. If you're not looking at your retention strategies and keeping them, and then your incentive strategies of using those people who are staying with you to spread the word, you're missing out on potentially a lot of business. So making sure that we're staying front of mind for our customers, both those that we have currently and those that we would like to attract, involves us putting ourselves out there, providing the greatest customer service that we can, providing the greatest customer experiences that we can, but also making sure that we're actively marketing ourselves and our brand.